They said revenge was loud, screams, blood, shattered rooms. Mine was quiet, polite, almost loving. I met Elias when I was 22 and still believed love was salvation. He had kind eyes, the sort that made promises without speaking, and a voice that could soften even the sharpest truths. He told me I was rare. He told me I was safe with him. I gave him everything, my trust, my future, my silence. When he left, he didn't do it dramatically. No shouting, no cruelty, just distance. Just, I've changed. Just another woman, whose name he pretended not to say. He married her within a year. Wealth followed, influence, a life polished enough to make my absence invisible. For a long time, I tried to heal the honest way. I unfollowed him. I prayed. I told myself love that ends is not a failure. But some wounds don't bleed. They rot. 5 years later, I sent him a message. Congratulations on your success. I'm proud of you. He replied within minutes. I think about you sometimes. That was all I needed. I didn't come back into his life as a storm. I came back as peace, calm, mature, forgiving. I laughed softly, listened carefully, never accused. Men trust women who seem healed. He began to lean on me. His marriage was complicated. His wife was cold. His success felt empty. I became the mirror, where he could admire his regret without facing guilt. I never crossed a line. That was important. I stayed just close enough to matter, just distant enough to be desired. I learned everything. His business weaknesses, his private fears, the secrets he'd buried under money and reputation. I remembered how he used to talk about loyalty, how terrified he was of public shame. So I waited. When his wife discovered his emotional betrayal, I didn't deny it. I confirmed it with carefully saved messages, perfectly timed, not enough to scream scandal, enough to crack trust. I introduced him, casually, to people who smiled too much and asked the wrong questions. Investors who disappeared after one meeting, journalists who suddenly remembered old stories. His name began to circulate in whispers. Elias came to me one night, shaking. I don't know what's happening, he said. Everything is slipping. I held his hands, the same hands that once let go of mine. Sometimes, I whispered, life collects old debts. He looked at me, like I was an anchor. That was the moment I loved him again, not the innocent love from before, something darker, sharper, a love that understood him completely, and still chose to destroy him. When the final blow came, it was small, a document forwarded, a truth revealed to the right person. His empire didn't collapse overnight, it eroded. Deals failed, friends distanced themselves. His wife left quietly, taking dignity with her. He lost everything slowly. Pain hurts more when it has time to think. Months later, he asked me, "Did you ever hate me?" I smiled. "No," I said honestly. "I loved you enough to remember who you really were." He never accused me. That's the cruelest part. Because revenge isn't about being caught. It's about being understood. Too late. I walked away without celebration, without closure, just calm. They say forgiveness sets you free, but revenge taught me who I had become, and I slept peacefully for the first time in years.